first, Rosie will have... I have a friend asking what my vegan daughter eats in a day. So she'll either have one of our cereals, which are Gorilla Munch, Corn Puffs, Alpha Bites, or your Cola organic cornflakes with oat milk, and a smoothie, because this doesn't contain everything she needs, but it is fortified with calcium and iron, most of these cereals. So I do like her to have the couple of days a week where she does have these. She might have toast, where she will have meridian jam or hummus or peanut butter on her toast. This jam, if you love jam, it might be a bit of a shock to the taste buds because they put no sugar in it. It's just the fruit sugar, so it doesn't taste quite as sweet as most things. Otherwise, we might just have a smoothie. We might have porridge. So we've got our oats up there, and to our porridge I add chia seeds and flax seeds and pineapple, and sometimes if she wants it a bit more sweeter, we use a little bit of maple syrup, but not a lot. And the Asda spinach, kale and cucumber smoothie mix. You can add cacao powder as well to make it chocolatey if you want to. Snacks, Rosie currently has a snack basket, so if I don't want to give her like peppers or something like that for a snack, so if she has fruit, vegetables, I don't offer her a choice. I just say, honey, do you want peppers? She'll go, yeah, peppers and hummus. So I'll just chop her up a load of peppers, hummus, carrot sticks, stuff like that. I can't keep these in here, so I've just done this for her. That my bags arrived today. I need to be able to see what's in here, otherwise I would have put it in a pot. But this is just cashews. I'll put some almonds in here as well, actually. Cashews, peanuts, dried apricots, dried raisins, dried cranberries, and a couple of dark chocolate drops spread out through there. Then she's got, this went in today, cocoa vanilla protein flapjack, and it is vegan, there's no milk in it. She'll only eat the cashews out of this one, it's too spicy for her. But otherwise it's just popcorn, apricots, little box of apricots and raisins, because sometimes she doesn't want the package with the box, bananas, Kidlish fruit flakes, and one thing I haven't put in there yet, I haven't put in any coconut rolls, an orange, an apple. Be careful if you're storing fruits like that together though, because apples do ripen things quicker, as do bananas. So you want to try and separate. I'm trying to put it so she can see everything. And kind of hide that. And then there's something that I'm not sure if they've gone out of date, I might need to take them out. Naked salty caramel fruit nut nibbles. They're just a treat. Rosie tends to be really good though. She'll always pick a piece of fruit first. Generally she'll pick a piece of fruit first, and then something else. So that's snacks. Obviously you've just got normal fruit as well. Got breadsticks there. I have this little trail mix counter that if we had a bigger house and a better setup, Rosie could just help herself. She could pour a bit of each one. Each one's labelled cranberries, almonds, cashews, apricots, dates, dark chocolate chips, chocolate raisins. And I need a jar of peanuts, but I don't have any space for peanuts at the moment. Lunch tends to be a sandwich, a packet of crisps, which we've got the organics crisps. We've got 3 different sorts of organics crisps. Plus we have the lentil crisps, which I like. I like the barbecue ones, and the pea crisps as well. Sandwiches, she'll have peanut butter. We eat... Sorry if this sounds rushed, but if I don't talk quickly, this video is going to be like 15 minutes long. We have the Meridian one because it's 100% peanuts. There's a little bit of oil in there, but it's not palm oil. In fact, I think it's just the oil separated from the peanuts that raises to the top. We sometimes have smooth, sometimes have crunchy, but we have the Meridian one. Sometimes she'll have hummus, sometimes she'll have jam, sometimes she'll have Granovita pate, which is in here. So Granovita do a lot of different flavours. Not in Asda, but they do in Bean Freaks or Holland and Ballot. They have different flavours. I sometimes have the garlic and herb one, but the problem is no one else eats this. So it's very fatty, so I need to stop eating as much of that. I need to tell my husband, come on, eat it with me. She may sometimes have a smoky ham slice. The thing with Rosie is she doesn't eat a sandwich like a sandwich. She deconstructs it. So there's not much point putting much else in her sandwich other than the spread, because she can't get that. And sometimes she just licks that off. She might have some cucumber, some tomatoes with her lunch. She'll have a packet of crisps. And she'll have a fruit bowl, and then she might have a smoothie or a yoghurt. We do buy the innocent smoothies because they are just the fruit. 1 pressed apple, third of a mashed banana, 5 pressed grapes and 9 crushed black currants, and no pencils. So all the sugars are naturally occurring in there. So yeah, she also sometimes has a yogurt pouch. I don't have the packaging now for the information, but it's no nasties, no added sugar, organic ingredients. She loves these, but they seem to have stopped doing these in boxes. I couldn't find any, so yeah, not sure how long we're going to be buying them for. And then dinners, I was meal planning and I seem to have forgotten to meal plan recently. So dinners might be anything from a mushroom and lentil bolognese, over spaghetti, the Linda McCartney meatballs, or the vegan meatballs that Asda, I think it's, or are they the vegetarian ones? But Linda McCartney does vegan meatballs. We might have, this is just a few ideas for you. So that has lentils, mushrooms, spaghetti, bolognese sauce, whether you make it from scratch or not, it's up to you. Obviously I put in onions and garlic powder and stuff like that. Also, we might have we might have a vegetable soup. We might have, which you can add as many vegetables, different ones you want to it. You can add some macaroni to that if you want to as well. We might have a vegetable pie, a little less healthy because of the pastry, but the Asda own brand pastry has no milk or eggs in it. It seems to be maybe like marred. It's not made, it's made with. I bought some, and it's made with fortified wheat, which is enforced with all the B vitamins. Palm oil, which at the moment, until they start bringing out more stuff without palm oil in, it's hard to avoid it. Water, salt, emulsifier, lemon juice. There's nothing in there vegan. Cannot eat puff pastry. So I might make a pie, I might make a pizza parcel with that. We might just have a simple carrot, broccoli, potato and a meat substitute dinner. What else do I make from scratch? We might make our own pizzas with an oat base. We might have tacos in the summer, so I might mix up a load of beans, get up a load of peppers and just different things like that, and then put it inside wraps. I'm trying to think what else we eat at the moment. I make a one-pot rice where I put as many different vegetables and stuff in it as they want, and I always ask, right, are we having it barbecue or curry tonight? And then Rosie will pick barbecue or curry. So yeah, those are a few ideas of our things. Look back at my previous videos for how to make some of this. I've made my own vegan sausages, my own vegan burgers back in previous videos as well. Look for Meatless Monday, Emily and Rosie's Journeys Meatless Mondays, and there'll be lots of ideas in there of how to put things in. I had one subscriber ask me if I count what Rosie eats to make sure she gets all her nutrients. Bottom line, no, because I'd drive myself nuts if I did. If you want to do it, go use Chronometer, because it's the easiest way to do it. Put in your child's details, put in everything they eat that day, and it will tell you what they're missing, what they haven't quite had enough of and stuff. But remember, it balances out over the whole week. But I did it for myself for a little while, and it drove me nuts trying to remember everything I'd eaten and it took so long. So I don't want my life to be completely engulfed with that. So I stopped doing that. You've got Dr. Michael Greger's Daily Dozen, which he will recommend what he thinks you should eat every day. He's the author of How Not to Die, so he's the leading author in how to reverse a lot of the major diseases that are out there, including heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and things. They're all diet related, so you can completely get rid of these things for yourself by changing your diet. So yeah, no, I don't count for Rosie, but I do make sure that we have broccoli at least at least twice a week. I make sure that we have beans at least 4 or 5 times a week, or a vegan substitute for protein and stuff like that. The only thing we might be missing a little bit is the iron. But I also have Spartone, which I put in 1 drink a week. I give me and Rosie a boost of iron, especially when it's the time of the month for me. So no, I don't count them. But Rosie eats the rainbow. That's the whole idea. Me and Rosie eat the rainbow. So we eat as many yellow, orange, red, green, everything we can, fruits, veggies and stuff. And then we pack it out with brown rice, quinoa, couscous. So we're not always eating the carbs with it, but sometimes we're having the quinoa and stuff. So yeah, I think she's pretty well rounded. She is tall for her age and she's 19 kilograms. She certainly isn't starving to death. She's very bright, so nothing's lacking there. So yeah, got a pretty healthy 3-year-old. I don't seem to be able to shift any weight though, so I'm not sure if I need to go get my thyroid checked, or whether I need to stop having the naughties every now and then, because I do like a bar of chocolate every now and then. So if anyone's got any questions, do let me know below. If anyone wants me to go into any more depth in anything I've talked about, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, for now, please like and subscribe. It is ta-ta from me and ta-ta from the Rosie Bear.